Hey, what's up, everybody? Quick tutorial. Sprint specific warm up. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Okay, so I don't find a lot of usefulness with some of the marching and skipping. If you're going to call those direct speed development skills and drills, I don't think so. There's not enough correspondence to the skill of sprinting. So for me, if you're going to do a dynamic warm up, fine, great. Okay, it's general in nature. Okay, even your marches and skips, those are general in nature. Okay, so now we're about to sprint. What are you going to do? Well, let's kind of take a common sense approach. We know that, well, I train team sport athletes mostly, so let's go on yardage. I'm usually on the field. 10 yards, maybe in the mid 70s in terms of percentage of max velocity. So, okay, in my head, if I take athletes out 10 yards, I might be in the 75%-ish range of their maximal velocity. Okay, I don't want that much yet, let's say, because it's at the beginning of our training session. Let's take it to 5 yards. So what would I do? A hard 5 yard get off, boom, 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 and then naturally slow yourself down as far or as long as you need. Okay, let's say you don't even want that yet. Then let's go, maybe we know research wise, like block clearance, first 2 steps, that could be about 60% of max velocity. So let's just go a couple steps, right? I've done plenty of my own like independent study in terms of looking at like 3 yard get offs, 5 yard get offs. So I know some of the lower percentages you can get with less distance. So it's really that easy. You cover greater distance, you get closer to your maximal running velocities, capabilities. Okay, so you scale that back. That's a lower percentage of maximal velocity. Okay, what do you do when you lift weights? Okay, let's hit some like 30%, 40, 50, 60% sets, build up. Now you get to your 80s, then you get to your 90s, or whatever you do. It's the same thing with sprinting, really. Don't overthink it. So what I could do though is 5 yard get off. Let's say it's just me, I'll stand there. I don't want my athletes looking at a cone where 5 yards is. So they just go through me 5 yards hard and then they slow themselves down. Okay. We can work on different things. Let's say this rep, these first 5 yards, we're doing something with the foot ankle complex that I'm teaching them. Hey, all right, that looks good. It took us 2 reps to get where I wanted. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Let's keep the 5 yards for right now. I want to make sure that our hip is accelerating. I want to make sure that we're anchoring, hips coming over the top. We're getting out in front. So let's still keep it like 3 to 5 yards. Still, right? We're still kind of warming up, learning here. All right, that looks good. All right, cool. Maybe we take it further, get to a higher percentage of their max velocity. Or maybe I go here. Okay, now let me see, make sure you had something that I want to see with your arms. Nice. Okay, 3 to 5 yards super hard, and then you slowed yourself down, but you kept the arm action going as you slowed yourself down. Looks good. Let's take it out further. 8 yards, 10 yards. All of a sudden, they're ready to go, and they've been working on specific strategies, right? Like feet, like hips coming over the top. Maybe they're doing something with their trunk fold. They're doing something with their arms or their scaps. I could integrate a one piece each rep during warm-ups that's very specific versus this, which is not specific at all to sprinting. Okay, so that's how I would incorporate drills and strategies for warm-up, and it's based on different mechanisms that we know. Okay, so if this is the mechanism I'm trying to target, what's my strategy? And then I'm going to increase the distance for whatever it is that day. Hopefully that makes sense. It's really common sense, and I eliminate the fluff. I get straight into the most important aspect of speed development, which is sprinting, not drills.